Welcome back to the podcast. It is September 10th. We are here. Today is the kickoff day. Thursday Night Football coming in a couple of hours. So that means I need to do a season breakdown. Don't I? Yeah, I think I do. It's that time there where I'm going to go game by game and give you my prediction on the Jets record for 2020. This is going to be a very exciting year. I think this is going to be a huge coming out party for Sam Darnold. If you didn't know, now you know. Just go into my previous videos when I'm talking about the Jets. I think this is going to be that third-year stepping stone. He finally has a competent line. He finally has some, tall and speedy receivers at his disposal in Denzel Mims and Brashad Perriman. The Chris Herndon being back from suspension is going to be another boost to Adam Gase's offense. That's the key because he's going to be there to catch the ball and really break down the field up the middle and open up things for Crowder, who's going to come underneath that route. See, people are not thinking about that, but that's okay. That's neither here nor there. They don't think they see the potential. They just shit on Adam Gase like he's done nothing and he's bad for players. I understand. He had some tits and tats with Landry and the running back, whatever his fucking name is, it doesn't even matter. He had some discrepancies with some players, but mind you, he brought that Miami Dolphin team 10-6 when they didn't deserve that. He had them 8-8 when they didn't deserve that, and that was without Tannehill. Like, he's done some things where it's a huge. He shouldn't have done that. They should have been horrible, right? If he's that bad of a coach, no, they still played for him. He did it last year. Horrible, egregious beginning of the season. We finished 6-2 in the last 8 games because we had our quarterback. When we have Darnold, we win. Okay, we are over 500. We are 7-6 as long as Sam Darnold starts. We are 0-6 without Darnold. So what do you think the problem is? No. They want to just harp on C.J. Mosley. He's going. We didn't have him last year. He played 3 quarters. And we still were a top 10 defense. Okay, granted, we lost Jamal Adams, but we moved Marcus May in his position. Give him more responsibility. We draft Ashton Davis, who's been an absolute stud, has range, ridiculous range in the safety position because he was a former collegiate athlete in track, and he's already getting rave reviews. And we get a top 5 man coverage safety in Bradley McDougald. You can check PFF if I'm lying. Okay, all these egregious holes, but no, we're the 31st ranked defense. But we were top 10. We had worse corners last year. We had Jermaine Johnson, right? Remember him? Remember we paid all him money? We dropped him in week 2, week 3. He was horrible. We gave Darryl Roberts $27 million. Where is he? He's not on this team because he wasn't good. And you're telling me our corners are worse? We get Pierre Desir. He is a decent corner. He's had great games against DeAndre Hopkins. You can go back and look at that. He's faced top competition in that AFC, AFC South Division. All right, come on, man. He's faced T.Y. Hilton. He's faced DeAndre Hopkins. He's faced that type of talent. But no, he's crap. Blasson Austin has come on and now reinserted himself as the number 2 corner. Brian Poole had an outstanding year last year, a pickup from the Atlanta Falcons. There's a lot of positives that no one's talking about. So that's going to lead me into this breakdown. Week 1. We have week 1 going up against the Buffalo Bills at 1 o'clock. What you don't know is that Sam Darnold's undefeated in Buffalo. That's pretty good. If you remember last year, we were up 16 points against Buffalo going into that 4th quarter. We gave up 17 unanswered points. C.J. Mosley went down. We didn't really bounce back from that in that game, and then we happened to lose. This is a redemption game from last week of week 1. We faced them again, and the fact that Darnold plays very, very well in Buffalo, I have the Jets winning week 1. We're going to be 1-0, okay? Next game. This is a West Coast team coming East Coast. The travel they're going to wait last minute because this is COVID testing. They have to make sure that everything is good in Copacetic. Then they're going to come over, and so they're not too acclimated to the New York scene. So they're coming over late, very late. It's a West Coast team coming east. I have an upset. We already seen year after year these teams that lose in the Super Bowl have down seasons, like the LA Rams last year. Now, I believe the 49ers might have a bumpy road. They're already questionable with Deebo Samuel. Brandon Ayuk is just coming down with an injury. Yes, they run the ball down people's throats, and they have an absolute great tight end in George Kittle, but our strength of our defense is run defense, and if we can force Jimmy Garoppolo into turnovers, which we're going to do to the Buffalo Bills, then we can win that game. Okay, that's 2-0 for the New York Jets. Now, next game, Week 3. This Colts team is very, very, very good, and I see us hitting a bump in the road right here. This team has the one of the top 3 offensive lines in the game. They have 2 great. Well, not great. They have good running backs, and they have a deadly deep pass catcher in T.Y. Hilton. I think Phillip Rivers behind this line is going to have a field day to throw. I don't think our pressure gets there to him for this game, and I see the Colts beating us in Lucas Oil. So right now we got 2-1. Okay. Next game. This game back home against the Denver Broncos. This is a boost for us. Also, the injury news of Von Miller helps us. The injury news, the Cortland Sutton now helps us. And now you're relying on Drew Lock and a bunch of rookie wide receivers where I think we can take advantage and beat the Denver Broncos at home on Thursday night. Okay? A lot of people are going to be on this Denver Broncos team, but it's coming. That plane's crashing really quick with all these injuries. And I like the Jets and Greg Williams to take advantage of this young quarterback in Drew Lock. Okay? So right there, that is 3-1 so far. Next game, we have the Arizona Cardinals. This team, we're facing them in New Jersey. So I like that for our advantage. This team is an absolute offensive bombshell. They have a ton of weapons, a ton of wide receivers. This could be a very nice shootout, back and forth game. It's going to come down to who can get the stop, and I like the Jets defense more than the Arizona Cardinals defense. Okay, they have Chandler Jones, they have Patrick Peterson, but the corners other than that, and the linebackers other than that, and the safeties other than that are question marks. I think we can stop them. Well, at least force Kyler Murray into some mistakes, or force the Cardinals into some field goals instead of touchdowns, and we can squeak away a win against the Arizona Cardinals. All right, so that right there is 4-1. We're going against the LA Chargers, going all the way West Coast. This time difference is going to be big, but Tyrod Taylor, the last time he seen us, was very, very bad news. Very, very bad news. It was so bad that the Browns benched him at halftime and brought in Baker Mayfield, and that's how we lost to the Browns, because of Baker. Not because of Tyrod. Tyrod is very predictable. We bring the pressure. He didn't have any time. We schooled him in that first half. It was really, really bad. I think the same can happen. Greg Williams is going to go right back into that playbook and destroy Tyrod Taylor. They're going to have no answer for that. And they definitely have a great defense. But I think the fact that we can stop Tyrod, and I think Le'Veon Bell is going to be a big, big proponent in the offense. I think we get that win against the Chargers, okay? Next game, we got the Buffalo Bills. I don't think we sweep the Buffalo Bills. This one is going to be home for us. And just like I said, Sam Darnold's good against Buffalo, in Buffalo. It's a little bit of a different story when they come to us. It's an in-division game. I think we split, okay? So we'll get a loss right there. So that's 2 losses so far. We're 5-2 right now, and then we're going to the Chiefs. Like, do I need to waste time on this? This is a loss. We're going to be 5-3. Next game, Week 9, the Patriots. This game, I see. There's a lot of talk about the Patriots. Like, stop with the hope with Cam Newton and Belichick To me, Belichick is such a mastermind that he's tanking this year. He literally told 8 people, like, you don't have to play this year. Just stay home. Patrick Chung, they lost Calvin Noy, they lost Shelton, they lost Cannon, their right tackle, they lost Brady, they lost. There's just so many people that they lost. Merriweather, Mayo. It's just so many people that they lost, and weapons were their key. This is the reason why Tom Brady left the team and went to Tampa. They have no weapons. You just lost Mohamed Sanu. You cut Mohamed Sanu. So who are you throwing to? Who are you throwing to? James White? James White is going to dig and dunk us all the way for 4 quarters straight. And the other thing about this is you're losing efficiency. You're losing accuracy. You think Cam Newton is going to come in and just take over Tom Brady's spot and nothing is going to be the exact same passing, just add rushing? No. The problem with Cam, now later in his career right now, he still runs, granted, but he has a tendency to overthrow people a lot. He gets in these crunch time positions and he makes mistakes a lot. This was the question. And now he has lesser talent. Where's McCaffrey? He's not on that team. Where's Greg Olsen, Hall of Fame tight end? He's not on that team. They have no tight ends. Like, I don't understand where's DJ Moore? Edelman is not DJ Moore. DJ Moore is way better than Edelman. This is a win. We're getting past this game. Next game, the Dolphins is going to be another win for us. Unfortunately we faced them back to back, so this is going to be a scenario where I think we win this one and lose the second one coming off the bye. It's just a weird thing. I don't know why they did that. But I think we win the first one, lose the second one, and then we're going to we're going to be home for the Oakland Raiders, West Coast coming east, and we're going to beat them again like we beat them last year. Derek Carr is okay at quarterback. I like Henry Ruggs. I like Darren Waller. But there's question on the defense, and we can pick them apart with Herndon, with Crowder, and hopefully Perriman or Denzel Mims will emerge and destroy and torch this defense because they both have outstanding speed. Okay. Next game we have the Seattle Seahawks, which was kind of being talked up since we let go Jamal Adams, but the fact that we're going to be in Seattle, which it hasn't been that much of a big thing now lately playing in Seattle, but I think we lose this game, and that's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th loss. So far, I got us right now at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 5 going into the LA Rams. I've been talking about ever since the Super Bowl that Jared Goff isn't good, and you're seeing it. Jared Goff isn't good. The LA Rams are going to fall, and you can see it because they spent money. They wasted money. They blew money where they shouldn't have done it. They gave Jared Goff $100 million, which they shouldn't have. They gave Todd Gurley on his birthday like $60 million, which they shouldn't have, and they let him go. These are a lot of mistakes they're making. They just locked in Ramsey, but the defense is going to be the question. Outside of Ramsey, there's question marks, and I think we can beat this team. The LA Rams are not that good. They're going to be on the bottom tier of that NFC West division, and I see us winning that game, moving us to, what is that, 9? That should be 9 and 5. 9 and 5. All right? And then we're going to go to the Browns. This is a very talented team. I think Baker Mayfield bounces back. I think they have a very talented defense. Myles Garrett is going to be back. Hopefully he doesn't throw helmets at people's heads. And I think we'll lose against the Browns, moving us to 9 and 6. And then we're going to complete the sweep. You know, this is the first time in I don't know how many years, complete the sweep against the New England Patriots because Belichick is so freaking smart that he's going to tank for Trevor Lawrence. He is going to try to tank for Trevor Lawrence, and he might be successful. We're going to complete the sweep, and we're going to go 10 and 6. That is my prediction. We will come back to this at a later date. Maybe I'll give you a little update week by week, but I see either 10 and 6 or 9 and 7, but for this video it's 10 and 6, that the New York Jets are going to do very, very well this year. an emergence of Sam Darnold as our leader and franchise quarterback. The culmination of 2 shitty years of injury and mononucleosis. We waited for the 3rd year for him to finally break out. We finally have a GM that gets the cap correctly and puts us in the right direction. And then also pushes us for free agency, because I really think we're going another level next year when we really go and take advantage of the free agents that are going to be available. This is the reason why he didn't go for, Clowney and Logan Ryan this year, because he is too many question marks with Corona. And then next year there's better talent available next year. Okay, this is the mindset of Joe Douglas. Okay, and I see it. I see the plan. I like it. Jets finally break off their no postseason run of 9 years. Break it this year, and we're going to squeak into that spot. And I think we're winning the division. Not even squeak in. You can win a division 10-6 with this type of schedule. I think the Bills struggle with the type of competition that they're going to go up against, because Josh Allen is an incompetent quarterback. Great, he has legs, but the arm is a question. The accuracy of the arm is a question. All right. So thank you guys for tuning in. Please comment under and let me know how you feel about my prediction of 10-6 or 9-7. Just leave a comment. I'm gonna put out a blast to everyone on Instagram and Twitter, and Facebook. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MessengersD. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you tomorrow with another video. Good luck, and let's go Jets.